Before the 455W30 legend exploded, there was a small block Olds that could outrun cars with more cubes. In 1967, the 442 Tri-Carb was a quiet assassin. By 1967, the muscle car wars were escalating fast. Big blocks were growing, horsepower numbers were climbing, every brand wanted dominance. But Oldsmobile had a different philosophy. The 442 wasn't just about straight-line bragging rights, it was about balance, power, durability, and refinement. That's where the Tri-Carb setup came in. 3 two-barrel carburetors feeding one high-revving rocket V8. It looked exotic when you lifted the hood. 3 air cleaners lined up like mechanical artillery. It wasn't common, it wasn't cheap, and it wasn't built in huge numbers.
The 1967 model year became one of the most desirable early 442 configurations because it represented the peak of Oldsmobile's high-revving small block era, just before bigger engines began taking over. Under the hood sat Oldsmobile's 400 cubic inch V8. With the L69 Tri-Carb setup, 3 Rochester 2-barrel carburetors, output was rated at 360 horsepower and roughly 440 pound-feet of torque. Gross ratings, 1967 standard. That was serious power in a mid-size body. Buyers could pair it with a close-ratio 4-speed manual or the heavy-duty turbo hydromatic automatic. A heavy-duty suspension, boxed rear control arms, and front sway bar came standard. And if you opted for the W30 performance package, things got even more serious, including functional air induction and upgraded internals. 0 to 60 miles per hour times dipped into the mid 6-second range. Quarter-mile times were firmly in the high 13s. For 1967, that was elite territory.
Production numbers for true Tri-Carb cars were limited, far fewer than standard 4-barrel 442s, making surviving examples extremely collectible today. And because 1967 was the last full year before federal emissions and safety changes began altering the muscle car landscape, many enthusiasts consider it a sweet spot year. The magic of the 67 442 Tri-Carb isn't just in the numbers, it's in how it feels. The throttle response is immediate. As the second and third carburetors open, the sound transforms, a mechanical roar that feels raw and aggressive. It's not as nose-heavy as later big block monsters. It feels balanced, composed, purpose-built. And visually, the 1967 body style is clean, muscular, and timeless. Subtle badging, stacked headlights, just enough chrome. At a show, real enthusiasts recognize it instantly. 3 carbs, 400 cubes, 4-speed. It represents the moment when Oldsmobile proved it could compete with anyone and win.